Praise be to Jesus. Well, good morning, everyone. Here are the most recent Catholic news headlines from around the world for August 31st, 2018. The links to all the articles are in the description box. The Catholic mother of a survivor of abuse within the Atlanta Archdiocese has penned a letter to Archbishop Wilton Gregory to let him know the heartbreak he has caused her and the disgust she feels by appointing a homosexual affirming priest as, quote, spiritual guide, unquote, for victims of sexual abuse in the Archdiocese. Bishop Stephen Lopes, the ordinary of the U.S. Ordinate, has said he doesn't believe his fellow bishops who profess ignorance of Archbishop Theodore McCarrick's wrongdoing. In a homily delivered on Sunday, the 19th of August, Bishop Lopes said that one kind of response to the McCarrick revelation was, quote, not good enough. It's the parade of cardinals and bishops who have rushed to the television cameras, clutching their pector crosses, saying, quote, I knew nothing, unquote. I don't believe it, and I am one of them. Cardinal Raymond Burke, former head of the Vatican's highest court, is affirming that calls for Pope Francis's resignation are morally and canonically lawful. In an interview published Wednesday by Italian newspaper La Repubblica, Burke addressed Archbishop Carlo Maria Vigano's call, echoed by a growing number of Catholics, for the Pope to step down. Reverend Michael X has said, France's very Jesuitical response is nothing less than an attempt on his part to misdirect the press to evidence that he himself knows is tucked far, far away under lock and key. A new online petition is calling on the Holy Father to allow for an investigation into the allegations recently made by Archbishop Carlo Maria Vigano. Titled, The People of God Respond, the petition calls on Pope Francis to provide for an investigation into the allegations of Archbishop Vigano's recent bombshell testimony. The Archdiocese of Washington has confirmed that seminarians were permitted to serve as assistants to Archbishop Theodore McCarrick while the Archbishop was being investigated for the alleged sexual abuse of a teenager. Cardinal Oscar Maradiaga is claiming it's a, quote, sin against the Holy Spirit, unquote, for people to demand Pope Francis to resign. Maradiaga, head of the Pope's Council of Cardinals and nicknamed the, quote, Vice Pope, unquote, is asserting people are sinning against the Holy Spirit and calling for Pope Francis to resign because, quote, the Holy Spirit is ultimately the guide of the Church, unquote. He also claims he is being vilified, remarking, quote, who am I, Archbishop of a small diocese and in a small country, to appear in the world press slandered and defamed without the possibility of defending myself, unquote. And he's talking about Edward Penton of National Catholic Register. Archbishop Carlo Vigano's claim that Pope Benedict gave sanctions to now ex-Cardinal McCarrick, one of which included that he was to, quote, leave the seminary, unquote, appears to be backed by new evidence that McCarrick did indeed abruptly leave the seminary in which he lived in 2008. And those are your most recent news briefs. Enjoy your day, and we'll talk to you again soon.